Yeah, look, as you guys know, this was our second tour to the UK, and yeah, I mean it's just been so much better than last year already. I've seen some really good positive signs from the lads, and the way we prepared for this tour was just fantastic. We did a lot of tactical and physical work before coming out here, and I mean the results were quite evident. We played some really competitive teams here this year, and the boys I think just stood up to the occasion. I mean, if you look at the scorecards, I mean we've not really relied on one player or one bowler, so it's just been a team effort overall. As a coaching staff, as one of the coaches at the academy, I think there's always room for improvement, even at even for the coaches. But as I said, I mean the kids have really adapted things really well. They've understood things really well from us, and yeah, overall it was just so much better than last year. Yeah, I think as I said, I don't think it would be fair if we were to choose one player or one person who stood out on this tour. As I said, it was again a team effort. I mean, there were times, difficult times where our top order was failing, and then guys just stood up and just said, look, let me do this, and they ended up doing the right thing and taking the team over the line. So this is a thing that we try and see as coaches in young players. Obviously, it's got to do with leadership and the maturity they've shown over the past few months. I mean, yeah, as I said, in a few games that we played, and keeping in mind some of the teams that we played this year are very, very good, and they were slightly older as well. So obviously they were more experienced. They played a lot more games than us. But as I said, yeah, I mean there were guys, just rising up to the occasion, and this is what we see in young players, and these are the players who actually progress forward really quick and develop really quick. So I mean there were times when we were, really, our chips were down. We were 30 for 5 and 10 for 3, 10 for 4. But there were guys. I mean you look at Mriddle, who scored a terrific 100 against the regional squad, and then you've got Ritya, who has obviously been showing us, really positive signs for the past few months, and it was about time that he scored some runs. And I think the last game that we played, the two-day game, I think I've probably not seen anyone that age bat so well, and he got a lot of praise from other coaches and other players as well. So yeah, these are things. Ali was brilliant in the last game as well. Like Sharik and Sama, they've come off age. I mean, they've just been terrific for us, and obviously you've got other players who've chipped in. But as I said, yeah, it was all in all a massive team effort, and for us as a coach, I can really go back home and be really comfortable. In terms of whatever we planned, the guys were actually good enough and able to execute them. So yeah, all credit to them. Yeah, I think performances from Cse Uk Tour were quite exceptional. As I said, he worked really hard during that 10-day camp we had before coming out here, and then I was quite confident that he would really fight at the right time. So he's a very confident lad, and he's been captaining our development squad, and obviously, he's answered a lot of questions there, and I think he's quite mature as well in terms of just being around the team and performing as well. There were times when we were really struggling, and then he just went in and backed himself. I think it's more to do with backing your ability and sticking to your strengths, and I think he's done that terrifically. And yeah, it doesn't come as a surprise that he's one of the best all-rounders at all. So yeah, well done to him. And yeah, I think if he just keeps working hard, it's all about just keeping things simple and then working really hard. And your first thing is you've got to back your strength and back yourself and believe in yourself. The guys who've not really performed that well, it's an opportunity. It's again a learning curve. Every step in cricket is a learning curve. So all the tours, every training session is a learning curve for you as a player. So there's nothing to be bogged down or demotivated about. I think it's just about picking yourself back up and working really hard. And as coaches, we're always there to help them out with anything they need. So guys who've not really performed that well, I think it's an opportunity for them to get back and then just keep working hard. And as I said, it's all about progressing in the right direction. It's just one of those days where you have to go through and even in professional cricket, every player goes through that patch. So I don't think, if you're going to be bogged down by it, I don't think you'll be able to progress really well. So I think it's just about backing yourself and believing in yourself and just keep working hard. and yeah, as coaches, you know, we've got to sort of, you know, help them out at each step as well. So I mean, yeah, I mean, we're always really open to players to come out and discuss anything they need, anything they're struggling with, either on field or off the field. So yeah, so as I said, you know, it's all about, it all comes down to individuals and how strong you are, and yeah, how hungry you are to be successful or achieve what you want to. So yeah, I'm really looking forward. As I said, really looking forward to. I mean, as I said, look, these boys are very fortunate to be getting the quality of coaching and feedback from you know, some of the really experienced people that have been around for a very long time. I mean, Josh has been, I mean, fantastic throughout. You know, he's been helping us out, and the whole trip was basically a massive success because of Josh being around. And yeah, as I said, I mean, a lot of people actually are quite fascinated by the way we do our warm-ups, and we actually pride ourselves to be different and give back to the boys as much as we can, and obviously not to forget the effort Omar has put into you know, coordinate and get the video analysis system working and up and running at every game. So I think, yeah, I mean, all credit to I mean, Bobby, Omar as well. I mean, as I said, you know, they've been putting in a lot of effort. I mean, they've got proper jobs, and you know, they find time to come out and help these boys, so they get to learn as much as they can. I mean, every time, I mean, at games and stuff, I mean, kids were really going up to them and having a look at their videos, what they were doing right and wrong. And I think that's the best way to learn. I mean, you know, if you can see yourself bat and ball and you know, try and work on your weaknesses, I think that's the best way to learn. Because I mean, kids tend to sometimes, you know, just slack and you know, they come up with various excuses. So I mean, having a video feedback all the time is certainly really helpful for these boys to actually look at what they're doing wrong and then try and get in the nets or whenever they're training and try and work on that. So yeah, as I said, you know, we are different when it comes to coaching and the way we coach. I mean, obviously we follow a very similar approach to what coaches follow in the UK and in Australia. I mean, it's just to, you know, these guys, we don't want these guys to really be deprived of the coaching that, you know, other professionals or other young professionals get. So yeah, I think, as I said, it's just been fantastic, and it's just massive thanks to Omar, Bobby and Josh for being around and helping these boys out. A month off, and obviously, I mean, the guys who are here on tour will definitely be a lot better than the guys who are on holiday and not involved in much cricket. So yeah, the plan when we get back is obviously to structure the new season, which starts on the 9th of September. And obviously, I mean, as I said, you know, it's all basically focused around the players and how we have to improve individuals, not just cricket-wise, but holistic development as well. So I mean, that's our plan. I mean, you know, I'll probably take a few days off, and then obviously we need to come up with ideas and plans to suit every player that we've got at CSE. So I mean, yeah, I mean, we've got certain things in the pipeline. Azim Rafiq is going to be coming to help us out, which is again a massive bonus for someone who's coming in really fresh from professional cricket. And you know, as I said, you know, these guys, I mean, they're quite fortunate to be getting the quality of coaching that, you know, we are trying to give it to them. So yeah, as I said, I mean, Azim is someone that I'm really looking forward to having on board, and yeah, I mean, as I said, you know, these guys have actually seen pretty much all the videos and all the mistakes they've made during the tour. So it's about time that they just get in the nets and work really hard and work on their weaknesses, and obviously backing their strength as well at the same time. So yeah, all in all, as I said, I mean, it was a fantastic trip, and again, a massive thanks to each parent, every parent involved, and all the players have been fantastic. I mean, all the CSE staff, coaching staff, I mean, Uzi's been fantastic with the media work. And yeah, everyone's really contributed and chipped in to make this tour a massive success. So also a big thank you to our sponsors, Orient Systems. So I mean, yeah, they've been terrific to give us some extra funds to you know, just sort of invest in these players and hope that one day they'll be professional cricketers. So as I said, yeah, these are exciting times for us at CSE. And yeah, we look forward to getting back in swing of things in September and you know, starting again and probably getting better as a whole academy, as players, as coaches, and as support staff. So yeah, exciting time for us, and I'm really looking forward to getting back in the net with these boys. And yeah, that's pretty much it.